Yes, and we got a early discount too. It was a great deal. We couldn't pass up. Good evening, ma'am, sir. Welcome to Blue Coral Resort. Let me check our system right away. Cruise. Okay, searching.
Ma'am, I'm sorry, but I also checked our guest list and reservations. There is no booking or record under your name in our database at all.
Yes, ma'am. Please have that's promo offer. If you will pay today, you'll get 30% discount. Just send it to our Gcash and we'll send right away for you. And don't worry, ma'am. These are 100% accurate. Thank you.
What? Are you sure? That can't be right. Look, I have the confirmation right here. It really says Blue Coral Resort official page. I paid 12,000 via Gcash, and I have the reference number right here.
We chatted with your agent many times. They answered all our questions. How can you say we don't have a booking? Ma'am, sir, that page looks exactly like ours, but it is not our official page. Our official page has a verified blue checkmark and the web address is different. This is a copycat account.
But they sent me photos of the rooms. They said it was a limited time offer. I transferred the money immediately because I trusted you.
Believe every word, and now it's late at night. We are tired, and we have nowhere to sleep.
Ma'am, sir, please calm down. We understand this is stressful. We will sort this out step by step.
Excuse me. I couldn't help but hear your conversation. Are you talking about a quick booking?
Yes, do you have the same problem?
Unfortunately, yes. I arrived earlier today. I booked through the exact same page you showed. I paid 3,000 pesos. They confirmed my booking, but when I arrived, they told me I wasn't in the system. I am another victim. I met other tourists today who went through the same thing here in Bohol.
I can't believe this is happening to so many people.
Excuse me? Good evening, everyone. I heard everything and I'm truly sorry what happened in your behalf. I know that we're experiencing a big part of the problem right now, but I'm assuring you that we can fix it right away. So please, I just want you to know that since September last year, the Department of Tourism has recorded 182 cases in Cebu and 15 cases here in Bohol. Scammers copy our name, logos, and other stuffs like web pages so that they can use it to scam other people.
But what can we do now? We lost our money and accommodation.
First, ma'am, what you have to do is do not delete anything that you have as proof, such as the screenshots, the receipt, and the conversation of the said scammers. And as for advice, ma'am, I'm advising you to file a case to the local police and let them take care of this case, ma'am.
What laws exactly? Can they really be punished for this?
Yes, absolutely. They violated Republic Act 7394 or Consumers Act Article 50, and as well as Cybercrime Prevention Act Section 4, and the OT Memorandum Circular 2018-002. And as for the code, Article 315, or as we know, Estapa, we can press them some charges so that they can be punished under the laws of the law.
Thank you. I never imagined this could happen online. We will report this immediately.
Don't worry, ma'am. We will guide you and help you so that the scammers get caught. And for tonight, ma'am, sir, we will arrange a special discounted room for all of you so that you can rest and make yourself free under the circumstances. Thank you, ma'am, sir.
After the incident, they decided to sue the scammer to give justice on each one of them.
Thank you. Today we hear the case People of the Philippines versus Mark Reyes. The accused is charged of deceptive sales practice, cyber fraud, and estafa. Prosecutor Luis.
Your Honor, ladies and gentlemen, the evidence we will present today proves clearly that the accused, Mr. Mark Reyes, imitated Blue Coral Resort and advertised rooms we did not own accepted payment
from multiple tourists, including Ms. Cruz, Mr. Santos, and Ms. Lopez, and disappear once he received the money. This is an organized scheme that has cost our region over 1 million pesos.
Honor, I provided you a proof of a complainant.
You may call your first witness.
We call Ms. Cruz the complainant.
When the first victim called, the court clerk tells her to take the oath. While taking the oath, the court clerk said, "Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?"
What happened on March 15, 2026?
I found a page online called Blue Coral Resort Official that looked exactly you. I chatted with the man sitting there. He accused Mr. Reyes. He offered big discount. I trusted him and transferred 12,000 by Gcash. But when we arrived at the resort, they told us no booking existed. We lost our money and had no place to stay at late at night.
Thank you. No further questions, Your Honor.
Defense, your turn.
Your Honor, my client denies these charges. He said he was only helping a friend share promotion online and did not know the page was fake. He claims this was just a misunderstanding, not a crime.
A misunderstanding? Your Honor, the proof was a systematic proof. I call witness Mr. Lopez to the stand.
Now, this is the second victim who take the oath.
Lopez, did you also give with access?
Yes, sir. I booked my trip through the exact same page and spoke to the same person. Mr. Reyes, I paid 10,000 pesos. I arrived at the resort the same of Mrs. Cruz, and I faced the exact same problem. I have a screenshot of the same message, the same Gcash number used of payment. This happened to many others. It was definitely a scam.
We now call witness to Mr. Rizal, representative of the Department of Tourism Region 7.
The representative of DOT takes the oath to be the witness.
Mr. Rizal, based on your opinion record, how serious is the issue and the matter of laws applied?
Your Honor, from September 2025 to March 2026, we recorded 183 incidents in Cebu and 15 in Bohol. This action directly violated DOT Memorandum Circular 2018, which strictly prohibits false or misleading claims. In provision, furthermore, under Villages Law, this Act constitutes Republic Act 7394, Consumer Act, Deceptive Advertising, Republic Act 10175, Cybercrime Law, Computer-Related Fraud, Revised Penal Code, Art 315, Estafa or Fraud.
Thank you. Finally, we call the resort manager to the stand.
Manager takes an oath to be the second witness.
Sir, find the court if the accused was ever authorized to represent the resort or accept payments.
Of course not. We've never authorized Mr. Reyes to represent our company, and we all know that if someone uses our company name or our trademarks, it will damage our reputation as a company.
No further questions. Your Honor, the evidence is clear.
Mr. Reyes, please stand. Do you have anything to say for yourself before I make a decision?
I didn't know. I thought I was the silent public Congress. It's not my intention to hurt anyone. I apologize.
Yes. The court has reviewed all evidence, testimonies from multiple victims, official report from the DOT, transaction records, and police investigations. It is obvious that you deliberately corrected a fake identity online to trick people into paying for services that never existed. You violated 3 major laws of this country. The court finds you
Always verify hotel bookings and use trusted booking platform before making payments. Stay alert and book wisely. A few extra minutes of checking can help ensure a safety and hassle trip.
Paplano ng bakasyon. Pero paalala mga kapatid, abay mag-ingat po sa mga ibubuk nyong resort. Sa Cebu, ilang resort owners ang napasugod sa NBI matapos silang dagsain ng mga biktima ng booking scam. Nasa frontline ng balitang yan, Simon Gualvez.
Malinaw at asul na dagat, white sand na buhangin. Ito ang Bantayan Island sa Cebu. Sa malaparaisong resort na ito, talaga namang mapapabook ka kaagad. Lalo pa kung ang nag-promote ng page may libu-libong likes at followers. Likes and follows na kasi ang naging pamantayan ng karamihan sa pagtingin ng legit na page. Yun nga lang, nabisto na mga ito pala, scammer! Kanina, nagtungo ang ilang resort owner mula sa Bantayan, Cebu sa National Bureau of Investigation para humingi ng tulong. Ito'y matapos dagsain ang kanilang resort ng mga bakasyonista na hindi naman nag-book sa kanila. Ang salarin, mga peking FB pages.
Looy kaayo ang mabiktima.
Kawawa talaga ang mga nabibiktima. Pumupunta sila doon na umiiyak, galit, nagwawala. Lahat ng klaseng senaryo mai-imagine natin. Naranasan na namin doon. Hard-earned money iyon. At pangarap nilang pumunta sa Bantayan para mag-enjoy at mag-relax. Pero malalaman nila na hindi pala sila nakaregister sa booking.
Kinokopya umano ng mga scammer ang mga lehitimong Facebook page ng mga resort. Nag-aalok ng too good to be true, kompleto sa larawan at detalye ng resort. Pero ang red flag, mabibisto sa mismong transaksyon na kapag ang pagbabayad ng booking ay sa personal e-wallet accounts nila. Sa oras na makapagbayad ng biktima, auto-block na ito sa page. Aabot na sa 18 peking Facebook pages na natukoy habang hindi bababa sa 30 mga resort ang apektado ng scam. Kaya para makaiwas sa ganitong scam ngayong paparating na summer, huwag basta-basta magtitiwala sa dami ng likes at followers. I-check din ang mga taong nakafollow kung real accounts at hindi troll lamang. Suriin ang page at basahin maigi ang mga reviews. Para naman sa mga nabiktima,
you can report that sa mga e-wallets so that they can freeze yung account na yan. Pagka may ganun po, and then they can also report to the nearest PNP Anti-Cybercrime Group so that we can help them investigate the case.
Samantala, maglalabas naman ng LGU ng opisyal na listahan ng mga lehitimong resort Facebook pages na may blue badge bilang proteksyon sa mga turista. Magpapasa rin ng ordinansa ang LGU ng Santa Fe na magbabawal sa paggamit ng personal na e-wallet para sa mga resort bookings. Nagbabalita mula sa Frontline, Mon